Anyway, here we are. Decider game. One of these teams will be qualifying for KotS Internationals. Green team in the northern spawn is ERARE. 1 game away from qualification from internationals. They're going to be running Libertad, Schlieffen, Petro, Minotaur, Utrecht, Gearing, Summers, Marceau. Meanwhile, red team in the southern spawn need 2 games to advance. They're going to be bringing St. Vincent, Petropavlovsk, Colbert, Utrecht, Gearing, Small. They've brought Colbert. Yes, they've brought a Colbert. So they're instantly my favorites, right? You guys need to take this to game 5. You brought a fucking Colbert. Please tell me it's full church build. Where is my Colbert? Where are you? Enough mining die. Right, anyway, Schlieffen, build, enjoy. No second, not taking Hydro mod. If he's playing the island, that might be an interesting one. Anyway, we got Libertad here. If he's playing the island, you also want to take slot 6, slot 5 consumable duration, to be honest. Libertad full sack. We've got Petro and Utrecht here. I'll fly by the builds. I'm not going deep into them. Heavy AP Petro. Marceau not taking preventative. What's the red team got? That. You can go look. You're a big boy. You can look at the build yourself. It's fine. I'll leave them on in the corner. It's fine. I'll leave them on down here for you. Anyway, initial deployments. Schlieffen goes here, Libertad goes here, Petro, Utrecht, airstriking, whatever he can find. Marceau going for an early dive in there. Summers is just deep spotting. Petro is going to head over here. You got Minotaur, going to pair up with this gearing, and then they're going to wiggle their way down in the smoke. Meanwhile in red, Petro, radar bot. Colbert is going to try and farm out this Schlieffen most likely. It's the only thing I can see it doing over here. Paired up with the gearing, maybe. Alright, sure, why not? Vincent heading over there to join on the list. Double Utrecht. Gonna look for airstrike farming on this, I guess. Then Gearing is gonna pair up with what? Nothing? Nothing. He's just smoking the double Utrecht. And then Smalen's gonna be its own radar bot. Speaking of radars. Okay, I'm gonna close this because I think I'm getting a bit of lag. Okay, actually, while I'm at it, I should probably just like close Twitch and stuff. I think I've already closed Chrome. Yeah, I have. Never mind. Well, 2 cups of 2. Not much in it right now. The Utrecht's being smoked forward. Here you're going to be dropping a smoke for the Minotaur. Utrecht, remember, does not have access to hydro, so those torpedoes are a little bit of an issue for him. However, he does have a friendly rock in the way. Dodged. Well, Minotaur radar comes out, finds a small one behind him. Also finds, you know, the Utrecht in the smoke, but here comes the double Utrecht airstrikes. And Minotaur, as we know, does not survive these very well. But he can't just, like, you know, move out the goddamn way and not actually take them in the first place. Yeah. Minotaur having all the fun in the world right now, spamming those shells into the gearing's bow and doing 0 damage. And then having to dodge more Utrecht airstrikes. You got about half the gearing's health. Still more airstrikes coming in, by the way. So what's the Colbert done so far? 763 damage. Good talk, Colbert. Good talk. No Brain But Smoke Train is a fantastic name. Oh, Gearing, you have a bit of a torpedo issue here, don't you, sir? Don't you, sir? Yeah, that's a dead Gearing. Eats the opposing Gearing's torpedoes, and now he suffers. And the double Utrecht no longer have a smoke to hide in. And the small one is being bullied by an Utrecht and Summers. Well, Gearing's trying to re-smoke the Colbert to get into a position to form the Schlieffen, and they're not going to find it there. This is an old T2 radar strat where we parked the Colbert on the island. But the Schlieffen's already there. Good luck dislodging it. The Schlieffen just walks around the corner and kills you. Yeah, ERARE looking pretty good right now. Not sure of a way back into this for GPM. You gonna try and farm out that Petro with your double Utrecht? Are you gonna... I mean, you might be able to farm out the Libertad, I guess. But your Petro's already going down. Like, massively. Yeah, your Petro's suffering. Yeah, your Petro's just suffering. Yeah, the Colbert still can't find an angle on the Schlieffen. No. Right. So how the fuck did GPM get back into this game? I don't think they do. Well then, 9 ships to 5. ERARE Kind of looking like they might have this one in the bag, I'm just saying, as Colbert is now being bullied, because guess what? They sent the Schlieffen forward. And they kind of found the hearing.
The enemy is about to win.
And now the Schlieffen is just on the Colbert. This might be over. Congratulations to ERARE advancing to the international stage of King of the Sea. GPM not eliminated, but they will have to go through the gauntlet on Wednesday afternoon for the rest of the play-ins. But that, I believe, is everything, right? Everything. Okay. I believe that's everything for the day. So I think we're done. We're done. We're done. Okay, we're done. We're done. We're done.